What is going to be for you guys? I'm Chris and we're back with some more Final Fantasy 16. Last time we left off, we did a few side missions. We found out that Torgal is a descendant of Fenrir, and our uncle came to stop by. But how you guys do? Gucci! Come sit your legs down, get snagged a bed, and let's get going. Let's go see our uncle. Find out why he's here. Also got mucus in my throat. Fucking sucks. Alright, there we go. It's out. Alright. So, let's go check. One uncle. What up, man?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith.
Oh, yeah?
Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Heh.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Is it, though?
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
Hell yeah.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll come anywhere you want.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
I don't think so.
No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert.
Makes sense.
And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Well, thanks.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
You'll get killed.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I don't know. I feel like something's off with Uncle. Oh, hell yeah. Any side missions? No.
Finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Alright, Otto.
With a little. Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
Hell yeah.
I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright, besties. Deuces. Alright, Unc, let's go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Alright, let's go. So have you guys been up to lately? Anything fun? Anything cool?
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
So barren.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Alright. Let me get my trusty choke.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Is it though?
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
Okay.
You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Sounds about right.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty. But I hate sand. Almost as much as I hate snow. What about you guys? Guys, sand haters and snow haters?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Yeah. But yeah. I've always hated the sand and snow. That's why I hate wintertime and I hate the beach. I like leaves and water and grass.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Oh, hell yeah.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Go ahead, pup. Alright, cloak up. Time to be assassins. You know, I thought about doing Assassin's Creed 2 and all of them, but my first Assassin's Creed playlist, which is actually the first place I ever made, didn't do so well, so I don't plan on it.
Good day to you. Eating?
What's going on, girl?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Better, girl.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Private quarters. I'm not talking about her. Wait, isn't that Joshua's girl? Oh shit, Joshua.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine.
Yeah.
I'll fetch you some water.
Take your medicine, boy. But what is Joshua's plan? Like, why didn't he talk to Dion? Granted, Dion's about to get killed by his father, but he got the cig call, but without the cigarettes. I wonder if she's going to spot us and then go tell Joshua.
keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Don't make me use it. Time to leave, Joshua.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Of course she's going to appear.
You two are travelers, are you not?
Aye.
Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
You got money?
Friend.
Boy over here making a mess.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Yeah, you stay back and eat. I'm about to bust all their asses.
Take you.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's you.
Done. See, look at that. So easy. That a caveman can do it. You done, Unc?
For your trouble.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at all that money.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
She's like, the fuck?
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
What up, Joshua? Like, you're not even gonna tell him that's his brother downstairs beating ass? Just that he might be having a stroke? Because his brother's nearby? Oh, my chest hurts too. Ah, phoenix feather.
Clive?
We were supposed to kick down the door, not just open it. Yeah, they were just here eating.
What is it now?
Joshua was here.
It's nothing. Let's go.
There we go. For some reason, it wasn't coming out both headphones. Only out the one.
Where are you?
On the run.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
We sure do.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Ah, great. More bitches.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
I can fix that.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Yeah, really?
Rosina Dalimil, woman of mystery.
You know her?
But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities.
True.
I'll wager this Rosina Dalimil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
These
And
nuts.
that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
That's fine, but what you got?
My lord.
Platinum sword. Mine's better. My belt's way better. Still better. Helps with lightning rod.
Thank you for your custom.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Oi. Need to talk to you.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalimil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Heard.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalimil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
I think you're lying.
Well, thank you all the same.
Hey, excellent doubt. What up, girl?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
I'll fight you.
If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Yeah, because you all know it ain't you. With that shittiest attitude.
Sprig is the person we're looking for.
I think it is.
Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. believe you me.
Poor skill.
Well, it's not always got a
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Whether it's emergent.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Oi.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Alright.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Yeah, really.
Hanging lantern.
Hopefully I have to chase him.
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalimil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
You could just said his Sid is my name.
Do you think we can trust him?
No.
Only as far as I think.
It's gonna be an ambush.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Sure am.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
You wanna die?
This one. Over here. Stay down. This one.
I'll beat your ass. Booyah. You wanna handle me? Just thought you could. Talking all that shit. Now go get your boss. We need to talk.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Damn straight.
Yes, my lord.
I'm hot shit. Literally.
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Oh, I thought it said pleasure. I thought it said, oh, hell yeah. Alright, back down here we go.
From the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like it cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets.
Alright, fool.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalimil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
Indeed you were.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect. See that he gets it.
Shut up before I kick your ass again. Little bitch. Can't help it, I talk a lot of shit. But I back my shit up.
Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
What up, kid?
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing.
Could cut your balls
I'm
off.
not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
I can cut your dick off.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So,
what do you
what
want?
do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
So I got your mama.
Men like you have a special place in my heart.
With a sword in it?
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
What do you want?
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers.
True.
Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Boy, I should stab you. Right in the thigh.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
I feel that.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
At least we're getting gold and renown out of this.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
Alright. Alright, so what's the trouble here? Oi.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons.
Feel that?
And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I believe it. Hey, their chocobos are gone. Again, I wish there was a sprint button. Because his jogging is too slow.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalimil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Okay. One more. Where you at?
The juiciest meat from Greens.
You wouldn't believe how
What's up, girls?
What can I do for you, soldier?
Lots of
What's
things.
that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Yeah, really.
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
What up, girl?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I need to drink.
I need a drink. What are you talking about?
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough is when they want to load it.
I guess one thing I hate about this game, you can't run. Really?
Why is the tavern shut?
Come on, Torgal. He said he's upstairs. I went upstairs and he's nowhere to be found. Unless he's this way. Yep.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
That's a black pearl.
Yep.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Yeah, really. What was that all about, old man?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians.
Oh, yeah?
They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
Koopa's missed
The
doing all of
supply
it.
of crystals has dried up of late, and some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged.
Hell yeah.
And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
True. Just fuck that
arranged
kid.
to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Yeah, that's where we're heading now.
Of course.
Let me treat you.
I don't know why I have so much mucus in my throat, but yet my throat is dry as hell. Like, I can't stand it. It's annoying.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trophies.
I go this way? No. Oh, I gotta go out in the desert. Damn.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
So much moving I gotta do now. Like I said, I just wish I could run.
Like me and dark. Yes, they're quite my carpets have pride of place.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Really, I can't jump that? It's so annoying. Sand tornado. So what have you guys been up to? I already asked this, but I want to ask it again. Anything fun? Anything cool? Anything worth chatting about?
Alright.
I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, bugs. What the hell is salamander? There has to be a way over there. There is, it's back in town. God damn it.
No holding back. All right.
Like, the directions in this are so ass. Can I jump this? No, of course I can't. If this was Final Fantasy 14, I could.
No need to ride from here.
Like, I just want to see what's going on.
Come on.
Faster.
Like, I want to see what's going on before we start any further or before we end this. Fuck you, you giant chickens. Alright, we're here.
I'll take it from here.
That's a lot of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
That's a lot.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Yeah, really.
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Okay.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
No, don't even think about doing it. Kick you all over the place.
Sick 'em. This one. Get him. This one. Over here.
Alright, who's next? Chocobos.
This one.
And both legs. Good job, Torgal. Over here doing backflips on chicken.
Well, wasn't too bad.
No.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Sure.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Maybe.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
I hate
This
you.
was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
I really hate you.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
God, he's annoying. I don't know what Sid's seen in him. If Sid even did. I think he's lying.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
We don't need to know it.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same.
Yeah, you must.
Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
Not surprised.
And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
Yes.
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Not
A
cool.
friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Better.
Thank you.
I'll come kill you.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalimil is back in bed with Sid.
I don't like you. Creepy as hell.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Clive is too nice to people who are assholes.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Oh, look, there's a side quest here. That's cute.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
I am.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
It's okay.
I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
Who knows?
People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Nah, I'll help you.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alright. So, I'm gonna do this quest on my time instead of your time. But next time, we will go to the Southern Passage. Because I see another quest right there. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, favorite. And until then, later. Oh shit. Where the fuck was he at? God damn it. Innovation is key. Probably.